I won in 17.
Yeah,
he's been playing his mind off.
But I've never seen any of these JP players race, so having the opportunity to watch Nanashi and toroponn.
And we started.
Yeah,
the players are on the way.
Having the opportunity to watch them race is going to be an eye-opening experience for me.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what toroponn's movement is and what deviations he goes from.
Well, when I was doing commentary yesterday, I learned a few things doing the commentary. I always forget that whenever I do commentary, I learn stuff, but there were things.
Yeah, I think I heard that you learned something about game-wise. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm not going to learn anything about airstrip.
Yeah, everybody get your popcorn ready. This is gonna be a good race. Get your snacks ready. Get cookies or something.
No. Yeah, get your cookies.
Yeah.
I don't have any of my cookies. I just have my water.
Sid's cookies. Sid's cookies.
Yeah, Sid's cookies.
It's like Nico Jossie's cookie, or like that's what they call their streams in the JP players. They just call it cookies. Like
that's cool.
Stream.
I'm glad I have you. To
a little. Nico live video history.
Give me some origin story on the JP players. Like, oh, they have some inside jokes. It's like, nice.
Yeah. And what do the flowers say in Pinafore? They say www. Apparently. Yeah, the colorful cookie.
Great.
Thank you for purchasing this item from Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information.
I wonder if toroponn's going to do feck movement for airstrip. We didn't really talk about it yesterday, but there's multiple strats for post talking to Flood.
Oh yes, the effect movement saves like half a second or a second.
I don't even know.
Sometimes I like go for it and I just get a 325 anyway. I just get standard movement. I'm like, I feel bad.
I tried so it I tried feck movement for a week or so, and whenever I always screwed it up and lost 2 seconds. I'm like, well, this isn't worth it, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
So,
I believe Trey will go for effect movement. I don't know about toroponn. I do not know anything about
To be fair, I don't know anybody's airstrip offhand.
Yeah.
Airstrip, not the most impactful level, considering most people, or some people want to skip it, but I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. We got the older side of the bracket to talk about that.
I mentioned that, and I didn't. I was just like, I don't want to go down this road.
toroponn with the textless. Nice.
You can always appreciate a textless.
Oh yes, there you go. Trey going for the effect movement really fast.
And toroponn didn't.
Yeah, so Trey might get a little bit of a lead, but insignificant little lead. But every little thing counts when around these top level players.
Toroponn being a top level player, well, one of them.
Yeah, seed wise for this tournament, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I've been
Trey going for the swag there with the kill, the saving the Pianta for good luck.
Both of them getting the ground pound going to the shine. Oh, perfect.
324 for Trey.
But yeah, I've been lucky so far. I've gotten, this is my second match commentating for this tournament, but 2 pretty closely matched matches, and I hope this one doesn't disappoint. You know,
this should be a good match. I believe. I feel it. It's my star sense is tingling, man. I believe the stream right now is not sync enough, so you might have seen Trey a little behind. I think he might have not started at the same time toroponn did, but his timer says that he got a 3-4.
I believe it.
Yeah.
He's AverageTrey, dude. He knows his stuff.
Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
I really wish I knew more about toroponn. As I said earlier, I don't know if we were quite on commentary yet, but
I know a lot about Nanashi though. I feel he is the next player to possibly get a 114. His JP buddy.
Yeah. But like I was saying earlier, I never ran into any mention of toroponn before this tournament started, and
yeah.
And then he's here now. Has a 118. He's going up against AverageTrey. Let's see if this actually ends up being a race. And,
oh yeah, didn't you you told me about this race happening? And I was like, oh wait, that's today. I was gonna play video games with my friends. I was like,
but you get to now. You have the chance. You are one of the astute people that I get to commentate this great potential race.
Apparently, we got confirmation from the JP spies that toroponn is the Japanese blood whale, but not so sure.
Oh no! I mean, he has a great chance.
Maybe in terms of timer, like you know, PB wise, you know, close to blood whale's 119.
Resets.
I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know about the reset. This is awkward.
Oh no! I almost take everything I've said already back.
Yeah, I take it back. No take backs.
Blood Whale is a great racer.
Toroponn is great. AverageTrey is great. I cannot wait to get a good match going here. As I hope you got your popcorn ready, because sooner or later gameplay is gonna start soon. Right after this text box coming up shortly.
So Trey,
do you have game audio by any chance? I cannot hear Mario in Jail. It's the beautiful song.
Toroponn's audio is on.
Oh. Guess I have to refresh.
But I wonder if Toroponn's gonna go for scumbag movement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It seems like a thing that he would do. Nope.
Going for standard movement.
The standard Quan slide. Trey going for scumbag movement, as he has coined himself.
Shoutouts to Justin DT, a Canadian speedrunner that invented it.
Oh yeah. Shoutouts to Canada, dude.
Yeah. Canada bringing in the best movement.
Dude, I'm such a niche player. I'm from Canada. I use NTSU. Like there's so many unique things that I have in my repertoire.
And I'm Peruvian and I use NTCU. Like I'm not even American and I use the NTCU version.
Oh no. AverageTrey making up a little bit of his delay that he has for some reason.
Yeah, now we got almost perfect sync.
It looks like it's synced on the timer though. Who knows?
Let's see what kind of quick kill these players go for.
Trey's gonna go for the quickest of quick kills.
I can see that. As a 115 player, I can see that.
Maybe he's out of practice though. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't feel comfortable and he wants to take this race really safe.
Nah.
Ooh, missing up a little bit of the quick kill. I think toroponn went for a standard and just kill.
Yeah, when you're spam spraying out of that goop, sometimes you just maybe it's mistiming of the RNA press or something like that, but sometimes you just don't get the strongest spam spray, or not necessarily strongest, but like any spam spray whatsoever. You just get a spray and a jump.
Yeah, I believe Stel6 says if you like hold right somehow it's more consistent getting the quick kills, but yeah, I having a hard time with that too.
I've never heard that in my life, but I trust Stelzig with my life.
I don't know how to trust it too, but I don't go for quick kills. Yeah.
I haven't heard this in my life, but I trust him with my life. So
I believe none of these players got early M, I believe, if I card correctly, but it's okay. It only saves frames.
I'm gonna say Trey got it. I have faith that Trey got it.
Apparently to chat, no early M. The race is cursed.
Oh no.
Trey, that RNG on the spider was probably questionable.
I'm convinced that spider RNG isn't nearly as bad as everybody thinks. Like
I think it's the worse skill level you are, then the batter spider RNG matters more, I guess, because you're not
if
able
it's
to
despawned, yes, it matters.
Oh yeah.
Like if the spider is not there, yes, you're gonna have a rough time. You're gonna have to go to the other side, get the other spider, such and such. Yes, that's a time loss. But if it's, I don't know, there's a small window for a bad spider. That from my experience, who knows? What do I know?
I could believe you. Yeah. As a bad player myself, a bad spider RNG
as a
matters
bad
to me.
player myself. let's just call ourselves bad players. As a bad player.
Man, I don't even have one sub 120 yet.
As a bad player, this PD fight looks pretty good. You know? They seem to be...
So, PD, you just sit on his belly 3 times. Fill up his mouth a little bit 3 times. Pretty easy boss.
We're gonna have to fight him? Twice? Him? Right? Him?
Twice.
PD's a him, right?
Yeah, I think. He's a plant.
See, now I asked the question, and now you're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about this so much.
Nobody knows.
Ooh, this Chine is so close. Oh, 10-24 both of these players.
Told you it was gonna be close. No 10-17s like JJ from last night.
Yeah, that was insane.
But who can expect a 10-17 in Bianco 2?
Like Juanisa said, he's a robot, man.
Apparently, at the during our interview with Quan, he was just after he finished Pianta, he's like, "Oh, I got a 30. I'm probably like 20 seconds behind or something." It's just like I'm almost a minute behind after Pianta Village. It's crazy. But yeah, Trey, definitely one of those players. But he didn't get a 10-17, so I'm expecting a little bit more from him. I want a 10-17 or something like it. Oh, he bonked
oh, the bonk! That hitbox on the lady is so PHAT fat.
Yeah.
PH.
That's rough. Well, at least he didn't die in Bianco 3.
Yeah, that is the worst. That is like demotivational, like ultimate death. Demotivational.
I was watching Shadow Mario earlier do multiple attempts of SMS Any %, and he died in Bianco 3 once, and I'm like, great. Everybody does it. Even Shadow Mario 27.
Even Dobby, before he got to 117, he kept resetting on Bianco 3 because he just kept dying in that secret. Proceeds to get a 117 after dying.
But in a race, you just take it slow.
Yeah.
You do the consistent movement. You don't do the hardcore try hard stuff.
Yeah, there's no resetting.
JJ does. Never mind. I don't know.
No resetting in races. You got only one chance.
Toroponn slightly behind now, but that's fine. It's because of the lady bonk.
This is gonna be. I'm just looking so forward to looking the Bianco 4 movement. I think we're gonna see a difference play styles here.
I don't know. Like, we're gonna definitely see who's. I don't know. We might see who's better, but I don't know if we're gonna see any strat differences.
I wonder if like Toroponn goes for like the really old school like fast movement.
I'm really glad Trey succeeded in getting travel skip. Sometimes he has an issue where he turns the camera too fast.
Oh, and for the last coin, and then going for like the momentous spin jump on the roof.
No, for the travel skip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes he deloads the piranha plant.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that all the time. I haven't been figuring out what was going on with that.
Yeah, you just got to keep the camera on the PD fight. Or
hey, I'm learning stuff now. Oh, Toroponn going for the right side movement.
See?
Jump types. Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm wrong.
I just felt it. I was like, Toroponn's gonna go for like this older movement. Oh no.
You missed a spin jump.
Yeah.
Trey doing the harder stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it doesn't go for the GWK at the end, respectable.
Do we know if the GWK at the end is even faster? We might see it on Toropon's stream right now. Nope. Okay. Nobody wants to do the GWK hover, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you know that a couple people call it a GWKH?
GWKH?
I've never heard before, and they were just like,
I just call it hover. Yeah.
Do you mean a GWKH? I'm like, no, I mean a hover after a GWK. What?
So many letters. Imagine what Sunshine's gonna be in 2020. We're gonna just keep adding letters to like GWKs to describe movement.
There's just PPMDs all over the place.
Alright. Bianco 5, we're gonna see what kind of RNG these players get, if they're affected by a lot or not. We will let you know what kind of RNG these players get.
But the fact that Trey's ahead right now, even Toroponn has made 2 small mistakes. He has bonked into the lady and had like a small mishap with the spin jump during Bianco 4, and he's this far behind. Like, not that it's too far because it's early game and stuff like that, but...
A bad PD from Trey could like bring this race up a little bit closer. Yes.
Yeah, this is the great early game equalizer.
Do you know what? I don't want a commentator curse here and get PD World Tour. You know, like.
Dude, we did that yesterday with Quan. We were with Quan. He got the good first spot, and Trey was just like, "Well, this could be the beginning of the best RNG," and I was like, "Trey, good."
Nice.
And then PD immediately goes over the wall.
I could see that. That was there. Okay, Trey.
All right, toroponn gets first position. I'm not going to say anything past that.
No Kansas list for Trey. He's got 1 tornado so far.
Yeah, Kansas list, yeah. Oh, toroponn screwing up.
Oh, I think he was standing too close to the right side. Yeah. Maybe that's a sign, because JJ won his race.
They're either just standing in the wrong spot, or yeah, maybe toroponn's going to win based on the fact that he got hit by P. It's just a sign that you're doing something right, or yeah.
Trey Speedy went over the wall once, but he's back and he should be. This is so far okay.
Yeah, toroponn's also went over the wall, but it's
no
fine.
tornado for Trey. Second time.
Trey swagging.
Some nice swag right there. Momentum spin jump on the roof of that hut.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Threw him over. Where's he going? He's going over the roof.
Oh, I think PD went.
Yeah, he went over the roof.
Yeah.
To the right. Oh no!
Oh, PD's doing the whole going around the town.
The great early game equalizer. This is the longest path he could have taken.
Oh my god, this is. I feel so bad now. We were just talking about RNG now, and Trey. Oh my god. I'm so sorry,
it's hard to talk about this level without talking about RNG. Just like,
yeah, I know. We just have to.
Yeah, if we don't talk about RNG this level, we're just talking about the point. It's like, man, he got first try point. That was really good.
Welcome. If you're just joining us, toroponn bonked from the Ladium Bianco 3, so you didn't miss much. And right now, I believe toroponn will take the lead with the RNG that he just got.
Dude, they're tied.
I'm starting to be nice, and now they're tied.
That's nuts.
We got perfect sync. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Chine get double JP.
Just high 16s for both. Totally fine. Good early game, bad RNG for Trey. Decently better, I guess. RNG for toroponn, but now we're going on the GBS.
Yeah, I believe Trey does not go for stealth backflip, which is really like respectable.
Oh.
I don't like backflip.
I was just about to say I didn't know if he went for backflip, but we actually talked about GBS earlier today. And,
he said that he's not going for it?
He's not. He doesn't do backflip.
Yeah. So easy to miss the coconut there and goes in the water, and then you just lose like all the time there.
After commentating JJ's race yesterday, he might go for the coconut stop in the air strat in order to set it up, though. Like, he was practicing it.
That is the swaggiest thing. Like, I'm still in shock too, because that seems new for me.
So right here, they're trying to get, with the water slide going in the direction they went, they're trying to get enough momentum to be as close to the M as possible without being too close so that they can just jump in to the M right now.
Yeah, Trey's stopping there for a little bit, making sure that he got like the right movement there, the right speed and the timing for it.
But toroponn having a slightly better water slide, therefore slightly ahead.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. All this matters in terms of...
Everything matters in any percent.
Yeah.
They're both going for different strats. Trey might grab the tree. Oh, he's doing the spam spray.
Oh, he's doing the spam spray. He feels... I was just about to go in depth into the water RNG segment of the game.
Toroponn
going for a little swim there.
Oh, okay. I didn't think Trey would actually go for it, but he was practicing it. I just wanted to that.
Oh yeah. I believe you though. He went for the right pole there. Saves a little time because you can re-grab instantly on the pole.
Trey was setting that up for a while. He could have been ahead after that, but he jumped a couple more extra times.
Yeah, he jumped twice. I think he was just making sure he didn't lose the angle or something.
Yeah.
So far, close race still.
Yeah.
I'm happy no one got a troll GBS where like something bad happens, like the coconut falls in the water or something insane.
Yep. Both of them get first try at GBS. Yesterday, JJ got third try and still had the impressive run that he had. So the fact that they both got first try, pace.
Oh yeah, that speaks a lot. Like toroponn might want to be getting ahead a lot because I believe Trey's middle game and late game is just insane compared to Toroponn's skill level.
Gelato Shadow Mario, one of the easiest quick kills to do for top players.
Nice swag with a pineapple. Taking a book from Kaflon during his races. And I believe Trey goes for like the spin jump, like the Kaflon movement, and the
with what?
The Pianta early movement. Yeah,
oh,
he's going for that setup. Yeah, nice.
He does a weird thing where if you grab the closer ledge, it's faster, but you have to like store your spin jump in a certain specific way in order to get the wall kick on that side of the wall.
That's interesting.
But so that's the faster strat, but he grabs the inside part of the Shine Gate so that he can have a little bit of an easier time with it.
Oh, okay. So it's not exactly like the Kaflon entry.
No.
Yeah.
Kaflon entry is much more impressive. Trey is a disappointment to us all.
That feels bad, man.
It's still good though. I don't go for any of that stuff, so.
I guess a little bit that we can tell about the about Pianta 1 is right now you can hover spray the Piantas coming up right now, as you can see. Yes. And in NTCU you cannot do that, sadly. So that's one edge on JP that you can do.
These are two NTSCU players talking about the chain chomplet tech for JP only.
That's one thing we can point that out.
It's like that's the one thing, or one of the few things that we know that's different.
I believe Trey got bad RNG, but still able to like do a really fast Pianta 1.
He got a good last guy. I didn't notice what Toroponn got. I'm pretty sure that he got good last guy as well.
I see.
And that's pretty much the difference maker in Gelato 1. Now
the last guy matters more than the first guy for sure. Yeah,
Trey gaining time on Toroponn here. He's ahead now. With that Gelato 1 or Pianta 1.
So Toroponn not going for the water slide movement in the bridge.
What times do you think they're gonna get?
I think Toroponn's trying to get the Isle War record where you go instantly. I think Trey. Oh, I thought Trey was gonna show a little swag there. I think 14.
I'm thinking 14s.
Yeah, 14s. 14 for Trey. 1441. 1441. Is that possible?
Oh no!
He's gonna time it.
Oh
no! Oh my God, no! Oh, that scared me so much. That could have been the game decider right there. If you die on Pianta 2, like mentally wise, that is not good.
Trey twerking after finishing the Pianta race. He got 1995, his birth year. So that's why he's happy about that.
I just stood up, like I am standing up, watching this race unfold between my eyes. Got a good race.
Trey somehow missed the ground pound on the Shine. I've never seen that.
Players are starting to chokester a little bit.
Yeah, that's a choke.
Ground pound on the Shine. I'm pacing. I'm starting to pace now. I gotta sit down, man.
I didn't even know you could miss the ground pound on Pianta 2.
I think I missed it before because I was spamming like crazy. So I got a little
all right. Pianta 3, the Gooby Inferno.
Damage boosting with the Goomies.
Yeah, we just skip all of it. We don't have to go through the elaborate maze that is the underside of
the underground
Pianta or anything like that. We just
none of that shenanigans. Also, we don't have to use the noob strats where you go in the water and the.
Toroponn having a little bit of trouble with the side flip there. Everybody has trouble with that side flip sometimes. It's hard. Now Trey pulling in a little further ahead. Again, this race, close.
Yeah. We're gonna see shortly after in Pianta 4 what kind of RNG these guys get with the chain chomp.
Not making all that much of a difference. I think the difference is like a potential of 3 seconds worst to best, something like that.
So I got a little bit to talk about Pianta 4 actually. I was actually watching Jossie, and there's apparently this JP strat where if you get bad RNG like Trey just got, you can still somehow come up and like hold on to the chain shot longer and still like make it so you like spray him off and get the early chain and all that strat, and not lose a lot of time. Yeah. Like right there, you can still hold on to it, and like apparently it's a crazy strat.
Yeah, it used to be a much larger difference for RNG, but as tech has furthered in Super Mario Sunshine, it's not all that much anymore.
Yeah, and as I'm talking about it, toroponn does not go for it, therefore not proving my point.
Point unproven, but point exists, I guess. So toroponn going to go for the spam spray dive. Trey getting a successful. Nobody has missed that I've commentated yet. The chain chomp.
Oh yeah.
Into the hot tub.
So far with the top level races, yeah. I tend to miss it all the time.
Well, that's because we're bad players.
Yeah, we're bad players.
As a bad player, I have not seen any chain chomp hot tub misses. So Pianta 5, we're gonna do Yoshi skip. In I guess canonically in this level you're supposed to have Yoshi and spray the goop, but we're just gonna clip into a tree, grab the ledge, and do a setup that we call huff setup.
Yeah, nice huff setup by Trey.
Yeah, and clip into the secret for Pianta 5.
And you immediately hover after falling, and just hover back to the loading zone. The loading zone's there. You don't need Yoshi for this level. Ooh, toroponn going for the Y look there. Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little scary. As a player myself, I do the back hover into the.
I have no idea how. Oh, Trey.
Oh, Trey.
The last Pianta being a little bit too
almost
far.
early cycle there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not going for rat bounce.
There's a lot of, apparently there's a lot of people saying there's a lot of rat bounce haters recently.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, if toroponn waited
he did
for the orange chain chomp, he could have gotten early cycle, I feel.
Yeah, he didn't go for a platform skip. Yeah.
He got the worst he rat bounced him.
Oh, rat bounced him.
After the Pianta had stopped. So that's the worst of both worlds. Trey finishing up. Toroponn just praying that this chuckster makes it all the way to where he needs to be thrown from. Rat bouncing.
Good RNG from Trey, I believe. The Pianta man didn't stop there.
Yeah. I don't know if Trey's making up more time on Toroponn, like proceeding, like making his lead a little bit bigger, but it's about the same, something like that. Who knows?
Oh, chain chomplets, my bad. Yeah. I think I was talking about the chain chomp in Pianta 4. I meant to say Pianta 4, not Pianta 1.
Dang.
Dang. That's a dang,
yeah,
chat.
That's a dang. Trey's gonna get a 210. He doesn't have faith in himself. He thinks he's gonna get like 208 or 209 because he's not one of those Pianta 6 grinders. But man, I'm gonna say 213 for Toroponn. I've been so I don't know. I've been underselling everybody. So maybe he's one of those Pianta 6 grinders. Who knows?
212 by Toroponn.
Oh, 212. What do you think Trey's gonna get? Oh, Trey missed the.
Oh no, not anymore.
Oh, that's bad. That's a bad one.
That's a commentator's course.
Oh, Toroponn a little slow on the spam sprays. All right, he's like 3 seconds behind.
Watch this unlock on the 5. The JP players like to do like this crazy never mind, he just goes for the center movement.
Alright.
Prove me wrong with the I've never seen a JP player going for like the standard and unlock there and just like walking through. That blows my mind.
This is actually quite like I was trying to upsell. I was trying to upsell what Toroponn was gonna do, but
yeah, I was trying to upsell too.
He's for lack of a better word, he's doing a lot scrubbier movement than I thought he would be doing.
Yeah, same.
It's interesting. I don't know.
He also could have gotten a better time too, but he got gooped there.
I don't know what Trey ended up getting. It was probably like a 206 or something like that, but 203 on Toroponn's side. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was glued to my screen. I was waiting to Toroponn see what the JP movement that there's in this level.
Back in the day when we did Pianta 6, when we raced a lot back in the day, we had a rule that if we got sub 2 in Pianta 6, we had to forfeit.
Oh yes, popularized and enforced by Quinisa, I believe.
Yeah, even though he was the only one to break that rule, yes. And got a 158 in one of his races, and proceeded to continue the race.
Yeah,
which is fine. Trey getting a 29-40, 43, something like that.
Yeah, good Pianta in a race. Yep. Yeah, sub 30 in a race is always good.
Definitely still 116 pace, stuff like that.
Definitely.
Not that I didn't. As a bad player, it's probably 116 pace or something like that.
Going for honey skip Trey, I'm sure of it. Let's see how fast the setup is.
Dude, that stored spin jump, I
like how Trey always sticks close to the blue coin since he's a 120 player. He's a 120 runner. He's always sticking close to the right side.
Yep, you get the blue coin in 120 and then get the honey skip.
Yeah.
His honey skip a little slow. He was inching Mario a little bit too slowly to make his shadows appear so that he can get the setup right. Let's see if toroponn has any better luck. All right, a little bit faster. Let's see if he clips. Oh, that was almost a clip out.
Ooh, yeah. I think it was a little bit to the right, a little bit. Yeah, but I think he got it. As you see, the Mario hands on the right side. It's like on the shadow.
No, he missed it.
Oh, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
When you say that, I'm like, I don't know any of the visual cues for knowing if you got it or not. It just it looked bad, but I trust it, right?
That seemed a little bit to the right, I believe, when he was standing from the shadows. I feel bad now because commentator.
That's a shame. He's going for it again. It's still it saves time versus going into the cutscene, but he's definitely losing time. Like, 2020 hindsight, he should have just watched the cutscene.
I think this one's good. I think this one's good.
I think he just didn't hover long enough on the first one.
Could have been too.
No, he missed it again. He's too far to the right.
Yeah, my guess is a little bit too far to the right. What do you think right now if you're in a situation? Do you just watch the cutscene now and just like take time loss, or just keep trying it?
If you're confident in your honey skip, which I don't know if I would be at this point, I'd go for it again. But apparently he is. Trey finishing up Mecha, that's a shame. They were pretty close coming out.
Yeah, they were really close to Pinna, yeah, to coming out to Pinna, yeah.
And toroponn's actually been doing honey skip for upwards of 2 minutes.
He just set up a little bit to the right there. Yes, he just missed twice. Okay, if he finally gets it, I believe he did set up a little bit to the right, a little bit more there. Could have been the hovering thing, like you said too, as well. I wasn't paying attention to the hover.
Yeah, that's the only thing I noticed about the first one, but definitely the second one, he was too far to the right. Trey now upwards of 2 minutes ahead of toroponn. About.
Yeah, it's insane how much time can pass already, like in the second level of Pinna.
There's still many things that can happen, but Trey definitely has a stranglehold on this right now.
Also, if you notice, toroponn's life meter is a little bit low right now since he just did honey skip, I believe, 3 times or twice. So he has like 1 health, 1 life left. So that could be something later on in the game.
There's definitely a potential for game over for toroponn.
Yeah, toroponn's PB is a 118.
The thing about honey skip is that you have to die on the same frame as entering the cutscene for Pinna, but toroponn did it 3 times, so that's why he has less lives, which makes sense. Like, he died more, therefore he has less lives. Good. Toroponn doing...
Seems like standard makeup.
Yeah.
Got the 4 rockets there. No
He attempted going for Wilco DM shot, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he didn't quite get the grab, but it's just how it goes sometimes.
Now,
Trey entering Pinna 3 while toroponn's grabbing Pinna 1 shine.
Coming up, Pinna 3. It's the shine that separates the boys from men.
Yeah.
In movement-wise.
You get to talk about Pinna 3.
Well, there's so many strats you can do here differently. Let's see what kind of strats it goes. There's like the Yamada strat, there's like the boat hover strats, there's like the old 2014-13 like normal movement, but I don't think Trey's gonna go for like the boat hover, yeah.
He's gonna go for what I call the Pyro movement because Pyro is the first one to do it. First Western runner to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool to know. Didn't know that.
It was definitely made by JP runners, but
Nice. He gets a momentum swing on the boat.
yep. This is
looking like a 125 segment. It's pretty good. Oh, he gets a Electric Koopa. But
Same
on
for
JP,
that-
you can hover continuously too on JP if you get hit. And
same
you
for
don't
that
go
hit on the Electric Koopa at the end. That was like my perfect pin of 3. Like,
Yeah.
I can't expect much more than that, and I'm thanking the Lord above if I get that at all.
Yeah, such a good movement by Trey.
Oh, he went for the life and didn't grab it.
Yeah, no. I swear he touched it. I swear he was on the hitbox of that.
He went for it. I appreciate like having the stream the consciousness to be like, I'm low on lives.
Maybe he heard us. Yeah, maybe he's like, oh yeah, I'm a low on lives. So I want to know like.
He still has a buffer though, but he's doing a save warp. So right?
Oh.
He started with the memory card, so he's going to be doing a save warp and starting with 4 lives after Pinna.
Yeah, I wonder, maybe he has the memory card ready for save strats. Coming up in Pinna 4.
It saves half a second, I hear. I don't actually know, but...
That's the current talks of it.
Trey getting a little bad luck with Willed Sunflowers. The Snooze the Koopa didn't come over to him, which is... That's rough.
Let's see, Toroponn's Pinna 3. JP players are pretty good in Pinna 3, so looking forward to watching this.
Yeah, let's see if he does Yamada strats.
I believe it's not fast enough for Yamada, so he's gonna go for like the boat hopper. Oh, nice with that spin jump. That was the old way to doing it before Just Shape popularized the boat hopper with the hopper itself.
Yep.
Which is simpler to do. Momentum spin jump's more risky. Swaggy, really cool. See.
Oh, he clipped through the grate and fell down in the water.
Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes that happens when you're trying to go too fast there in the grate.
If he actually just hovered for half a second, he would have made it through, but he tried to go a little bit quicker and ate however many seconds, 15 seconds for it, something like that.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Falling in Pinna 3 right before getting the 8 coins is the worst thing that can happen. Alright, let's see. Trey going for 3 YG, as I expect. No saves from Trey. I believe he didn't save, so it's gonna...
So now we get to hear 2 NTSCU players commentate NTSCJ EYG.
NTSCJ EYG. That is correct. They do not use fruit storage as NTSCU does, which is faster, but hey, they still did it. That gets like the best split ever here.
It's like it's like an even 2 minutes or 2:01. I don't know anymore.
It's crazy. Trey getting the whole gang together for a second, I thought. I thought that was tasty.
He's going to throw the papaya for later so that he can change Yoshi to orange before he goes onto the platform he's going to make. Going to clip through the wall with one of the stews. Proper height. You expect it from AverageTrey. Line up the second stew, spray the platform, eat the papaya, land on the platform, and ride the way.
I believe toroponn just got 1 cycle too, so that's pretty good to see.
And ride his way to the merry-go-round to enter the Pinna 6 secret from Pinna 3.
Yeah, there's a barrier there if anyone does not, anyone's still new. Getting stuck there. Saves it. That's the top gaming moment of the race right there.
I've never seen that.
You could get stuck there and get soft lock if Yoshi spins around there and can't get out of there.
I thought he was gonna like zip for a second.
I thought he was just gonna get stuck there and spin like 360 and not know where to getting off of that. I've seen that happening before. It's really scary. Okay, Sabine before EYG, respectable there. Toroponn.
Yeah, it's good. Race strats. No, only eats a couple seconds for saving, just in case. Trey finishing up Pinna 6 secret. Almost done Pinna.
This is looking like could be like a sub 39 maybe? A sub 40 Pinna? Could be good.
Oh yeah, definitely. The last segment for Pinna is definitely less than a minute.
Oh yeah. And JP, I still can't get like sub 1.
and we might even see Trey put Shadow Mario to the right because he's a...
he's a 120 runner too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe even Brams got it in a video too. Like, if Brams can do it, Trey can definitely do it.
So toroponn doing his EYG now. Let's hope that he... Oh, Trey pushing it to the left. Doing the quick kill on the right side is pretty difficult. In 120, it doesn't really matter if you get the quick kill or not, so that's probably why he opted out of it here. Because in 120, there's a whole thing where you route in blue coins and stuff like that, so you don't really have to worry about getting back to the shine at the perfect moment. Oh, toroponn second stew didn't abandoned him.
Yeah, it didn't
walk through the wall,
listen to him. Yeah.
Why don't people know that they can just walk through that wall? Yeah, you can just, from the unloaded park area, you can just walk out of that wall. There's no clip or anything that you have to do. You just walk through it. Just make sure that you don't hit the loading zone for Pinna 3.
That's really unfortunate. I can see a little bit of misfortune from toroponn. Because he just like, he thought like the stew was with him.
I've done that before where I just walk too far away from the wall in the second stew. It sucks. It just, the stew just isn't aggroed on you anymore and he just goes away. Still a good EYG, just unfortunate that he had that time loss. There's one thing that he did, and I noticed it after the race yesterday, but there's one thing that toroponn just did where when he was clipping through the wall and waiting for the stew to come, or the second stew after he made the first platform, he waited for the stew to turn so that there was no chance for the second stew to clip into the wall and die, because that's a thing that the second stew can do. You just...
It's really interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, good thing pointing that out.
Oh, toroponn jumped too early.
Yeah, I think I used a music cue there because like I hate jumping up to that. I've done that many times before too.
Oh, an audio cue. I've never even thought to do that.
Yeah, like the music. Yeah, with the doo-doo-doo. I think you jump like right when the do or something like that.
Both.
Oh, Screamless. I believe Trey, we got the confirmation that Trey got Screamless.
Yeah. Nice.
Good to see. I like that he just pointed that out because we don't have his audio on stream.
It's only cause I'm here.
yeah, you like hearing that. He hit Screamless? We don't know.
Screamless is my thing. I have visual cues for it.
I need some of those strats. Yeah, I'm gonna need some of those strats because I'm in NTCU too. So.
Yeah. All the time you can save on NTSCU, you're gonna need.
I want my gold, man. Rico won.
But the thing about Screamless is on both blooper fights in Rico, there's a frame or two where you can kill the blooper before he starts to squeal, which is like the casual way of knowing if you've pulled the nose far enough in order to kill the blooper that Trey just killed. But I have visual cues for it in order to get Screamless, and apparently Trey he didn't use my visual cues. He doesn't know my visual cues, but he got Screamless either way.
Oh wow, Trey going for double blooperless, I believe here.
Yeah,
coming up. Also, I think about sound cues. I actually have a music cue in Pinna 3 as well. When I jump hover too as well. It's pretty interesting. Many players take the game differently when it comes to like sound cues and visual cues.
I'm a big fan of video or visual cues myself.
Yeah, it can be more consistent. Oh, saving. Oh, safe warp. I believe that Toroponn's going for safe warp. Yeah.
Saving half a second, getting all of his lives back, so he doesn't have to be on 0-0 for the rest of the run, which is good. He is, unfortunately, though, about 3 minutes behind, so he's gonna have some work to do.
That makes me so easy now, because I was just about to talk about how Toroponn had 0 lives there coming out of Pinna. Now he got all his lives back thanks to safe warp. Safe warp is so good. It's so good for races. You get all your lives back.
I've never had the consciousness to do it. Like I've been like, sure, maybe I should do save warp, but I don't know.
Maybe when
it saves half a second, and I don't know. I feel like it really isn't all that worth. But for Toroponn, definitely here it is worth it, so that he can have some flexibility with later levels. Trey timing the hover for his Rico 3 now. He's not quite.
It makes me sad we don't get to see just in the team movement with the crane.
We might see it later. Shoutouts to Canada.
Yeah. Toroponn might go for it.
In 3 minutes. Yeah, so the whole thing about Rico 3 is that you're trying to time the hover perfectly so that you can hit the grate and flip it immediately. If you hit the grate and have to climb over to the flippable grate, I guess, at the bottom of the cage in Rico, it's definitely a time loss over hovering straight to the grate, but it's not like a thing that anybody really talks about or anything like that. We'll see it in a couple minutes, and I might reiterate what I'm saying. Trey having a good entrance to Rico 4, good stuff. He did do Rico 4 practice beforehand.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if his practice paid off here.
So if I know anything about practicing something before you do a race or a run of any sort, he's going to screw up Rico 4 because that's pretty much how it works.
Nice Spyro strats right here. Everything goes really well.
Yeah, shoutouts to those guys that made Spyro strats.
Sided Williams, shoutouts to Sided Williams and himself here. I like your strats, man.
Hey, you dive roll out at the beginning and it's different. That's pretty much it. Yeah, Trey not dying. I'm shocked. Toroponn doing blooperless entrance. Saves, depending on how fast you are, 1 or 2 seconds. I've heard maybe it's different now with everybody being a little bit faster than they used to be.
That is correct.
Thanks.
I still, the first time I started running this, I actually learned blooperless because I was having a hard time with the blooper and I was dying every time in the checkpoint.
There was an era where everybody just like thought blooperless was too hard or something, or not quick enough, and then at some point like Bouncy Boy started doing it in runs, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is actually good."
I still remember Bouncy Boy doing those clips of him doing blooperless.
But yeah, before that, we used to just ride the blooper around and hit the specific checkpoints and finish the race. It was like, you know, if you were really good, like Yamada or any of the JP players, you could get like a 23, but 24 was usually the standard. I don't know if Trey got Screamless. I mean Screamless for this specific.
Let's wait for the chat for confirmation, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't type Screamless, maybe because he didn't get it. Unfort, maybe.
Unfort.
Let's see Toroponn if he can do Justin DT strats. Which are my favorite strats in the game.
It's crane
along with Pinna 3. After Pinna 3, I love. Yeah. Oh yes! Yes! Thank you, Toroponn.
He didn't hover quite late enough in order to grab the grate, but that's just, I only referenced that because that's what I was talking about before. Just had to climb a little bit further.
Shout out to Canada.
Shoutouts? Yes, yes. I'm sorry, I messed up. Shoutouts to Canada. So Trey entering Rico 6. He's going to end up getting a 133 unless he screws up.
Yeah, nice, probably got to go for the reverse coin strats here. Pretty nice. Doesn't mince any of the coins.
Well, let's hope he gets a 133. I'm cheering for the 133. Yeah. He might get a 132. Who knows?
Oh, he bonks on the. He tried to go for a dive there at the end, and like bonks on the secret of tower there for Toroponn. Oh.
Mid 132 for Trey on Rico 6. Toroponn doing the backup strat that, according to Trey, I should learn. Because I just usually just go back to the boat and jump back up.
Sometimes I lose my angle on those wall kicks and then like fall all the way down again, yet again.
Maybe you should practice the backup again too. We should practice together.
Let's go.
Let's go. And you can teach me Pinna 3. That'd be really nice. Let's actually do this.
Actually, yes, I need so much help. I finally got my first gold and a good gold in Manta. I got a 245. That was so close.
Yeah, that's scary. That was a little scary from Toroponn at the end there, but he clutched it out. Good stuff.
Good Spyro strats. I believe those were Spyro strats. I believe.
Maybe Trey doing the easiest Shadow Mario quick kill. Sorry.
As they call it, Shadow Mario Revisited. That's how this level is called. You get it's perfect name for the easiest shine in the game.
It's like, oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
We are revisiting this kind of a thing.
Oh, Trey, I believe his life split broke, so his timer might have stopped.
Well, we still have Toroponn's timer, so just kind of...
Yeah, so just gonna look on Toroponn's timer for if you wanna still...
if you want to know where Trey's at.
Yeah, if he ends up completing the race, both these players, then you'll see what Trey's time is with Toropon's.
No Screamless. He waited for the squeal, man.
All these players bringing you down, man.
Yeah. Why don't you just like watch my my any percent run and watch my visual cue? Learn it. Learn my visual cue.
Oh, and there goes Trey's timer.
There, it's just gone.
It's gone. But we still have the live split timer in game. Like I mean, in the web browser there. So like we'll know Trey's timer will still be there.
But yeah, Toroponn failing blooper or Screamless, and that's very sad for me. Not that I've ever talked to anybody about what my visual cues are. I expect everybody to know. You don't know the visual
Trey
cue?
going for the faster strat there on Bianca 6 with the momentous spin jump on the side. Completely missing the wall kicks. You don't need those for this strat. So,
do you think he's gonna go for Cyclist on the top platform?
I think he does go for it. I think so. Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it.
Cyclist is scary because you have to do
it is so scary.
Short rollout.
And it's such a different movement from the others. You continue going straight to the. Oh, he proved it wrong. He goes.
That rollout on that blue tile he just did is it's a slightly shorter rollout than you should do. So you have to like hold back somewhat on your control stick. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's definitely worth for some situations. Yeah. Toroponn going backwards. This is proven to be a slower route for. Oh, he misses the red coin.
Oh no!
Man, just a bunch of.
Actually, this is why I don't like. I tend to miss the coin with this strat going to the left side there. This is what happens to me every time. So I actually go for like the going to the right strat.
That's unfortunate, but
yeah.
What I was going to talk about was the fact that this is actually proven to be a second slower. This route of red coins, but
yeah.
Even so, he's Trey getting the Shadow
quick kill there, nice. That's really hard to do. Yeah, the older OG speedrunners, and everybody goes for it, even people that don't have even a sub 120.
I think it's the most satisfying Shadow Mario.
Oh yeah,
definitely the most satisfying Shadow Mario quick kill to get.
So you press the R and A and you just go for a spam spray there as you get up there. It's just like so good. It feels so good.
But you can't be going fast enough to get a rollout, and you have to wait for Shadow Mario to actually start moving in order for him to die, because he can have 0 health when he starts running, but he has to be he has to welcome death, for lack of a better phrase.
I believe, according to IRC, it kicked Trey out, so his life splits just split for every single frame. So now all his goals are messed up. Apparently, all his goals got saved over. Wow. That is really unfortunate, Trey. That really sucks.
Yeah, you can look through a bot.
Oh, he's saved automatically? Oh my god, he's gonna have to look through the bot to fix his golds. That really sucks. I wonder if he can roll back on the saves too, if he has another save. He sucks. So Phantom Manta time.
Go for it.
Phanta.
Yes, Phantom Manta. That's what it's called.
The best boss in the game.
Hear Me Furore would like everybody to know that this boss is called the Phantom Manta for real.
Already getting proven wrong here with the C pancake in chat. No Stray Hut.
Yeah, that's well. He's used to doing 120 movement. I can appreciate it.
Maybe he's trying to tell us something. He's
Stray Hut's good.
He's pissed that he says
he found it. I'm the only person that does it still.
You know, I actually tried to attempt it and I failed it.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Stray Hut is just doing Manta from the other hut. The one that has goop on it. Pretty much it. There's like some part of the deep there's some part of our brains that thinks it's slightly faster or like gives a little.
Oh, nice save by toroponn. It's getting a spin jump Y turn and then immediately jump diving back. I'm sure that's not what he intended, but that was a good save by him. It's a sick save. Not losing 10 seconds to an early death there in Bianca's skin can make me feel happy. Yeah, that was a crazy save.
Oh, toroponn not. Well, obviously because he had to save the earlier movement.
Ooh, the side flips are not being his friend right now. That was the backwards side.
Obviously because he screwed up a little earlier, and he's not going to match the same cycle that he would be attempting in like an IL, for example. So he has to take the platforms at the end a little bit easier.
Apparently, Trey is still shaken from the life split error too, so he might be not playing his full potential right now and best right now.
Dude,
as he is slightly distracted by this life split.
He's quivering in his boots right now.
I can see that.
Broken. My life is meaningless. How am I going to win this race?
My golds are gone. I'm gonna have to look over the bot after this race. Like,
I don't know how I'm going to handle myself. Maybe he'll even drop out of commentary with me for the next race.
Oh my god.
That would be quite sad. It's just like my live split, dude. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Toroponn not going for the quick kill. Maybe just have a
respectable
or something like that. Trey doing Serena 2. I expect nothing less than the best from AverageTrey during this level.
Welcome, welcome. If everyone's joining us, this race was completely on parts up to Pinna. Then toroponn died a few times in Pinna 6, and like
he spent 2 minutes doing honey skip as well.
Yeah, and like fell on Pinna 3, and like he missed honey skip.
A bunch of mistakes.
Yeah, it was pretty close race in the start.
I was gonna say a bunch of small mistakes, but 2 minutes of honey skip. That's not a small mistake. That's pretty big.
Apparently, Trey's audio, you could hear his gold split sounding every time, every single frame.
That's great.
Does he still have like the "oh, I'm quick" like oh?
Oh, I'm quick. Oh, I'm
I'm quick. Oh, I'm quick. Oh my god, that is scary. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. That would have made me feel really spooked. Phantom Manta number 2.
Let's see if he has Trey's Manta wasn't all that great from what I saw. He didn't do Stray Hut. Like that was probably the issue.
What if toroponn goes for Stray? Okay. I was gonna be mind blown, a JP player going for your strat.
It's like, oh.
This is 2018.
I heard that my favorite SMS runner, Sided Williams, was commentating my race, so I have to do Stray Hut for him.
In Japanese, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely saying that in Japanese. Not a bad Manta so far. He's just trying to find the last guy.
Yeah, it's always a fun game playing this. Where's the last Manta? You know, it's like a little kiddie game. Trying to find the last Manta.
I'm fairly certain that Manta was better than Trey's. Trey's wasn't.
Yeah, this looks like a better, actually better second phase too. I don't see any left. Oh, yeah, I see some.
Yeah, he's a Manta god. Holy.
JP player is really good with spam spraying, really fast.
They have all the good controllers. That's probably it.
Oh yeah, the JP controllers, the white controllers. It's always one last one too that likes to troll you. He's like behind you in an awkward angle. You have to like somehow turn around.
Trey about to skip the casino.
Yeah, we sadly don't do the little mini game here with the match in.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, definitely a sad part of the run. It's definitely one of those things that you wish you didn't have a skip for, but you skip it. And you
I had a friend actually that was actually sad. There's actually not in the speedrun because he actually liked the magic game. But we're not gonna mention that. We're not gonna mention any names.
Trey not doing Dobby slide.
Yeah, no Dobby slide, sadly. JG plays games, went for an amazing Dobby slide, I believe.
Doing the momentum spin at the end and making it.
Gets it.
I used to be so afraid of that spin jump.
Oh yes.
What do you call?
Yes, you can dot on Yes, you can dot done all the old-fashioned way on the light split tray. That was really important. I had to answer that.
That's fine. What do you call a Dobby slide or butt slide? Like, do you have a preference for either name?
I just call it Dobby slide since it's been. I know they existed before Jossie was doing it in 2014-15, but like he did them on IOs, but he never went to them for like.
There is something to be said for popularizing a tech. Like there might be some like reason, like naming a tech after somebody that popularized something that's not uncommon. So that's why I like to call Dobby slide, butt slide, or
like
butt
the
slide,
GWK dive here in Serena 2 when Cornisa invented that. I still do not believe. I can't believe that Cornisa came up with that.
I don't remember that. I probably was around, but I don't remember that. All right, let's see how bad. Well, we're gonna watch the momentum spin from toroponn first.
Nice, gets it. No
Perfect.
problem.
Good job.
Even
that's people die a lot there, so.
Yeah, and goes for the spin jump there instead of a triple jump. Sometimes you can bonk on the sand if you go for a triple jump if you're too close to the sand block there.
So Trey's starting King Boo, one of the RNG intensive parts of the run. He got the first fruit cycle. The worst RNG you can really get in King Boo that we've seen is 9 extra cycles. I've gotten 9 extra cycles once in practice, thank God.
Oh, it was you that you got war record of bad cycles?
No, I tied it. It was
tied it.
Somebody else had it before me.
I think Wilco also has the worst too. Legit.
Yeah, but the average extra cycles is 1 nowadays. Like we used to think it was 2, but now it's 1, and Trey hasn't gotten an extra cycle yet, so that's good.
Yeah, I swear I never get bad King Boo RNG.
I know.
I wish good players would take it. Yeah, I wish good players like Trey would get it always, because I don't need it.
I thought Trey was done for a second. That's why I said that, but he's not.
Did he go for like the cycle skip?
Yeah, he went for cycle skip. Holy!
Oh no!
I love
1 over 64 chance of getting it.
Yeah.
If you go for it. If you miss it, you get another fruit cycle or something like that.
You lose 7 seconds. Yep, Trey having perfect King Boo luck. Fruit weren't too bad that I noticed.
Yes, that was a good Yoshi skip too by Toro. Except he got a little unfortunate little dance underneath.
Are you part of this trend to call it Yoshi skip 2 now?
Apparently Paper swagged on his opponent all the time and went for actual Yoshi. I feel I'm bandwagoning just for the fame.
For the fame.
For the fame, for the chat fame.
Dude, I've never called it Yoshi skip. It's what is it? Banana split? That's what it's called.
Yeah, banana split. Some people like calling it.
Coined by your boy Graham back in the day.
Oh yeah, how's that guy going?
Well, he was the guy that found the skip itself.
So much SMS knowledge, learning. Ooh, nice hole-in-one.
Yep.
Yeah. 216, my Trey. I'm calling it.
Ooh.
Serena 6.
8, 19. 220. 220. I'm giving it a 220. Like, if I don't have faith in my boy, who do I have faith in, you know?
That is correct. Really throw out spray. You need to get all the majority of the goop here, because JP invisible goop can happen. Good secret by toroponn.
Oh!
No!
Oh
my god! Oh no! I missed it. You're almost there. Yeah, I had the small chance of I think he was gonna get trolled by goop at the end.
I thought he had it. I thought he had a 220 on lock. I was worried for a second that he was gonna get a 221. I was like, I was almost there. So Toroponn's on. He didn't have any hiccups in Serena 4. He's starting King Boo now. Let's see if he can. He can't really make up much time on Trey, considering that Trey got perfect RNG.
That is correct.
Let's
Toroponn will have to get he'll have to get bank on AverageTrey's gameplay at the end for any mistakes, I believe.
But all he's gonna have to hope for in King Boo is to match the RNG that Trey got. So
yeah,
you just have to hope at this point.
True. Ooh, Trey going for the old school. I think it was the jump and then moving to the side and then spraying.
Yeah, Trey getting in, definitely getting the Shadow Mario a little later than he wanted to, but it happens. It's an 80% race. What do you expect? Sometimes you mess up things, sometimes you mess up a little.
Yeah, like that. Getting the pepper there and you bonk on the wall.
Just like the small things. They all add up.
Yeah, bonking, I believe it's like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or something like that.
Yeah.
Depending on even if you get super bonked too, it's awful. By Shadow Mario.
Super bonk.
Yes. I'm still not
talking about
super bonk.
The super bonk. So Trey having a 104.30-ish Pianta. I'm just mentioning that just to see how far toroponn or Trey is ahead of toroponn after Pianta.
Oh,
Trey having a little bit of...
Yeah, he was en route to go for like the fastest cycle here. Oh man, that's so fun. You're gonna see a good Noki 1 there.
I haven't seen... Have you seen any extra cycles for toroponn yet?
It feels like he got one. It feels like I feel like he should have be getting the last one. I think this is the last fruit.
Yep, Trey's Noki 1 a little bit worse than he had hoped, but still pretty good. Like I feel like that's what I'd expect out of a Noki 1. So like that. All right, good.
Yeah, even if you go for the fastest first cycle, then you get like you can still get the fastest second cycle, which is still fast. Oh yes. Yeah, I believe he got one extra. Thank you, chat.
Well, he got the average then.
Nice. This is all gonna go down to Noki 6.
And
if Trey can do it or not. I think Trey can do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like calling races, but I don't know.
Yeah, commentator's curse. Really nice Noki 2 movement. Trey.
I hope I commentator's curse Trey. That'd be fun. Like he's my boy and all.
You're gonna commentate another race with him, so you make sure you're in good terms with him.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might have been a goal for Trey, but if his splits didn't mess up, oh, that's unfortunate.
But he can go retime it.
That was really fast. That seemed like a 56 or 57.
What do you think Toroponn's gonna get?
He's gonna get a 218.
218? 215.
Oh wait, he's taking his time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be right.
Why? This is pretty good. He's clearing a lot.
Oh no!
He ledge grabbed.
Oh man!
That was right.
Kaminari is right.
Hey.
He gets 215 right at the end.
The only thing I'm looking for in Noki 3 is the 7th coin to 8th coin movement.
Oh yes.
How good that is. That's like the most clutch part of Noki 3 that he's doing right now.
Yeah.
And that was kind of slow.
Isn't there some talks in the SMS physics lab where if you match Y here, maybe it's faster here? I guess not.
You mean movement from 8th coin to the shine?
Or I mean to the shine after the cutscene triggers and you try to mash Y to turn Mario faster? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a theory, yeah.
Well,
it's like a theory or something.
That's one of those theories that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think we were talking about it before.
Well, because if you're in over-the-shoulder cam underwater, like in Noki 3 or Noki 4, or Noki 8, but not that we do Noki 8, if you hold forward while you're hovering, Mario will actually move forward faster because of the mechanics of the bottle and the eel rooms. So I guess that's a good argument for it, like to mash Y and then turn. Because turning out of shoulder cam is definitely slower. Okay, so toroponn finishing Serena at 108.40-ish, 108.50. So Trey's over 4 minutes ahead at this point. Granted, Trey has done things in Noki at this point, but
yeah, we're gonna see here. Let's see if Trey goes for like 6-tooth. I think he can do it.
He's definitely going for 6-tooth.
Yeah. The only one that surprised me that doesn't go for 6-tooth, because I still Huff went for 6-tooth and I forgot that he went for 6-tooth and I was like, wait, what? He goes for 6-tooth.
Dude, he was practicing stuff before his race.
Yeah.
First time he had turned the game on in months, but he wanted to learn 6-tooth and stuff like that. And he attempted some stuff, and good on him.
Nice cutscene skip. That was a really fast 6-tooth. That was, I believe, nowadays there's like faster 6-tooths and slower 6-tooths, and I think he went for a fast one. When you like make the eel eat you faster for the 7th and 8th tooth. I mean the 7th tooth, or something like that.
Yeah, there's definitely some deep tech with the eel mouth and stuff like that, where you make them eat you faster, and then you stay on the side of the mouth in order to spray the tooth faster, and then hover into the center, stuff like that.
I'm sad. Maybe we're not gonna see anybody hug the wall today.
Aww. Aww. I really hope toroponn screws up cutscene skip and hugs the wall.
Oh no! What have I done?
Yeah. Yeah, I should have just left it as a commentator's curse thing. I shouldn't have just said that.
Yeah, commentator curse.
I was just like, Libre, what'd you do? Now it's all
my fault, guys.
Now I've taken the blame. If it happens, who knows? This movement for Noki too for toroponn is pretty good.
Yes, pretty good. He went for
he missed the spray on the spring, so
yeah.
But so the whole thing about Noki 2, just in case anybody doesn't know, there's a gooper blooper up at the top of the ruins here where you're supposed to kill him and fall down a hole and stuff like that. But
that is correct. That's the third blooper. The intended way is you go up there and the shine's already down there and you fall through a hole and you get it.
AverageTrey showing off the McDonald's straw of a finish line post.
Is that what they call it? That's insane. I never knew that. That's really cool swag. No, McDonald's.
But yeah, instead for Noki 2, we just clip through the wall with a spring and dive to the shine.
It's a good one. I didn't know that.
Again, for Noki 3, I'm looking at the 7th coin to the 8th coin. If you screw up before that, fair, whatever. I've screwed up. I've screwed up specific movement between these coins, but
water momentum, 2018.
Yeah, you try to keep momentum through the 3rd and 4th and 5th coin as much as you can, but this is the part that I always look at. 7th coin.
Nice. That was really fast.
Good stuff.
Yeah, not holding neutral there. Safe stance, so you can immediately hover back.
Trey doing holding movement?
Nice. Yeah, I was about to say that saves like I think like 2 seconds, 1 second over like the fastest normal movement.
Trey's said a few seconds. I'm not willing to put a number on it. I don't know.
You know, like the little chime that the song plays, dun 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 dun. Like if you go inside there before that chime plays, that little song, then you're saving time.
Oh yeah, you use audio cues.
yeah, me, I'm a nerd.
You and your audio cues.
Me and my audio cues.
I'm just gonna point out that Trey knows how to, like, I'm proud of Trey with his ropes. I've taught him how to use the rope mechanics.
Yeah, someone told me that I was having trouble with ropes, and they were telling me like, yeah, just talk to Sid. He's the rope master.
Yeah, you gotta hold like specific directions based on where Mario is and the rope angle and stuff like that. So I can give you some pointers sometime when you teach me Pinna 3. I can teach you about the ropes, and I can teach you literally the ropes, and then that'll be good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Trey doing Shadow Mario. Let's hope he doesn't pull a calf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fast. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't go underneath the shine like he just did right now. Showing off.
Yep. Showing off that 120 tech. Oh, toroponn misses the 4th. Oh,
was that
he didn't
5
get quite 6-2, but he gets 5.
Okay, good. Yeah, respectable. Yeah. What's the way that they used to call it? Yahtzee, like the 5-2.
Yeah, it's Yahtzee, and then people tried to make touchdown a thing when.
Yeah, I said it before in a commentary race, but no one got it.
Yeah, it's called 6-2. Oh, he's trying to get the damage. Oh, he got the damage. Okay, I thought he wasn't going to
nice.
Get it. Second.
Yeah, I thought he was going for the JP air damage, which is so hard. It's harder than NTCU.
Trey entering Corona. Flood happening after getting all the Shadow Marios. Now he's in Corona. Finishing up.
Oh, that was that a death trying to go for fast Corona?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't be shocked if he abandoned it now.
Yeah, I think he's going to switch to regular strats thing just to take a save. Oh, no, he's still going for it. Yeah. Respectable. Yeah, I heard Trey talking so much about how he can do fast Corona. It took him like over a month of grinding. This is really hard strat right here.
And then he immediately dies. Oh, and then he misses the spray on
the
he got the spray on the fire too. If he kept going, he would have made it, but there's no way for him to have known.
Yeah. He hasn't. Oh, that dive there. That strat there, when you dive twice and you like. That scares me every time.
Yeah, do the rollout near the ledge.
Yeah.
Trey doing a paper boat, a fast boat.
Fast boat paper.
Shoutouts to Paper Ario, who originated the fast boat. Even though we call it fast boat nowadays.
Trey getting his dot done ready during the cutscene. Really good to know. Thanks to the chat.
I've got my dot done ready.
Yeah. Back in the day when the races were so close, people would like already type dot done like right at the start of the race just to make sure they.
It's like you see their name highlighted red the entire race. It's like, oh, he's close to done. It's like, no, he's been highlighted red in IRC for.
Yeah, he's that. AverageTrey is typing dot.
Toroponn is looking up in the air.
Counterclockwise movement.
This is how you do it.
Yeah, this is the way.
There's like 2 people that I know of that used to do the other way for Bowser fight.
Shout out to Sniperkin?
Yeah, shout out to he's one of the only people.
He's going for the dives too. Oh, gets goop there. Yeah. Yeah, no dive there on the 4th one, so really respectable. Ooh, gets scooped. Oh, saves it. You can pull back on the control stick there. You don't want to fall off there.
Yeah, you just gotta be aware of the. And Trey's finished.
And congratulations to AverageTrey taking this race. I believe he got a 117-17. Oh, 18? Oh. Average, he typed in the chat. Is that 117-17?
Whatever. I just looked at the timer. Maybe I was late. Who knows?
I believe we're gonna wait for toroponn to finish his race before we head into interview session.
Toroponn not going for ham cycle. Let's see if we can
take it safe.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, almost saves it with the way he look. Oh my god, that's insane!
What the hell is that?
What was that? Oh no, he bonked to the wall. This is driving me insane. Saves. Nice.
What the heck?
I don't know what to say. I just seem to be lost the worst, dude.
I don't even know what happened. He did like a Y input, cancel it, did another wall kick somehow. Like I don't even know how he canceled the Y input in order to do another wall kick there. That's what I'm impressed by.
This JP players have really good, really fast reactions to the savings.
He tries to do a spin jump, does a side flip, falls off the ledge. Has to do all these fancy wall kicks in order to get up. Well, he didn't die.
Gets the green cycle going up there after all the.
Dude, ham cycle, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfectly performed ham cycle by toroponn.
I like when you get green cycle after messing up. That happens to me too. Yeah, I believe if he finishes, he will still get a lot of SRL points by finishing this race. So there's still some incentive for toroponn to finish strong.
Oh yeah, just to prove that he can, I don't know, clutch it out. Like forfeiting races is never a
Oh yeah,
a
never a
good
good thing.
thing.
And he still has the loser's bracket to finish after this. And right now he's on pace to get a good race time compared to his other opponents that he will face later. I believe
he's on like high 121 pace. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Something like that. Maybe even lower.
toroponn will still have to face the winner of Liquid Chillin versus Pancakes.
Ooh, the rematch.
We're looking to see a rematch here happening probably with
Or
toroponn
Pancakes.
Or Pancakes, yeah. Pancakes could take the... Don't want to say anything though. Chillin, popular dude, you know? Like...
As a bad player, I'd like to see. Alright, let's see if toroponn gets faster Corona. Nope. Goes for slower Corona.
I believe we have an interesting question, Chad. Does Shadow Mario Nuki always have the entire low HP animation? Or is it because it's the last Shadow Mario?
I don't know. I've never actually thought about that.
When Shadow Mario's like swiping his sweat off his face.
During the little animation at the beginning of the level, I've never actually thought about that. So I don't know.
Good fast whip. It's fast whip. That's paper boat. Ooh, misses. Almost touches the middle pylon thingy.
Solid paper boat.
Good rocket storage. Gets it. It's gonna be a good Corona time. Yeah, congratulations again with AverageTrey. Winning the race. Really solid. 117 in a race, pretty good race time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
After
that was better than JJ's race from yesterday.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, you're right. And we were talking about how good JJ's race was.
Yeah,
race time.
So solid play. Not as flashy, debatably. I don't really know, but
I'm impressed that even after the whole distraction, so Trey was able to finish the race with his split timing, like messed up, and like his goals were gone, like were saved over. Even after that, the distraction, like Trey was able to pull ahead and win this race no matter what distraction. So
that's the same clutch factor that got him his sub 3 in 120 shots. You know?
Yeah, shout outs to Trey.
You can just handle all that kind of stuff.
Ooh, getting a little bit gooped there. He's got this. Alright. Good job to toroponn, finishing the race strong. Even despite all the shenanigans that he had earlier in the game, that he was able to finish the race pretty strong.
Good stuff.
Shout out to toroponn. I wish him good luck and well to... in the loser's bracket.
I agree with that sentiment.
I believe now we have the interview. Just in time.
Yeah.
Hello, Trey. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Good stuff. You beat JJ's time from yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, the main reason I was dying for this interview.
Okay.
I experienced the craziest live split glitch I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. I don't know what caused it, but it was insane. So basically, I think it was around the time I finished Rico-ish. And first of all, like I was in the IRC room on live split for the race room, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I get a little pop-up that says, "Oh, your IRC crashed." I was like, okay, whatever.
Wow.
So it kicked me out of the room. I was like, okay, I'll rejoin the room, whatever, not a big deal. And as I went to rejoin the room after I beat like Rico 6 or Rico 7, my splits started splitting every single frame.
Oh my god.
Until it finished the run. My gold split sound played every single split. And it was never came being like, oh, so fucking happy. And it was that just like multiplied by like 20. And I was like, oh my god, I hope my audio's not on stream. And it wasn't, so that's good.
That's a great sub sound.
I was afraid that it would like say I finished the race from that, but it didn't, luckily. So, but yeah, I don't know what caused that. It was so weird.
I wonder if someone's legit trying to hack your IRC or something, logged into your account.
Whooper tried to sabotage my race. I don't even know.
Yeah, Whooper's EFG. He's behind it out.
Well, I hope he's not listening.
I've never seen a live split.
But yeah, so talking about the race.
Okay.
You both had a solid beginning. You were tied after Bianco 2, really close going like coming out of Pianta, you were like maybe 15 seconds ahead of him, something like that. And then toroponn ended up spending upwards of 2 minutes on honey skip. Failing it twice.
I saw that.
He was a little bit to the right there for the second one or the third one. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a shame. But do you have any? And then from then on, it was just a bunch of random tiny mistakes from toroponn and you just clutching it out. Like, how do you feel about your race, dude?
Honestly, I was pretty nervous early on. Like, we were so close. Like, well, I mean, at first, like, I had a pretty solid Bianco, like 2 through 4.
Yeah.
But then I had a terrible Bianco 5, which made us even again.
That was where it just became all equal. You were ahead by like 10 or so seconds, and then toroponn just had like slightly better RNG with you having PD go over 2 of the route. Like the worst pattern he could have chosen from that last spot.
Zigzagged a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always get super nervous whenever like you're neck and neck going to GBS. Yeah. Because you look so stupid when you fail it then.
Yeah. I'm actually curious.
I took my time setting it up and I got it. So.
I'm actually really curious. Were you actually watching
I was watching the stream.
Are you watching the stream? Okay.
Cheater.
Yeah.
Well, I had the audio off, so I didn't hear any commentary.
Yeah, mad respects with you were able to play with all the distractions going on. It didn't seem to bother you a lot through your gameplay. So
honestly, I was pissed off when that live split thing happened. I thought that my splits got messed up because it also, like, I thought it automatically saved those splits as well. But then I reset live split and then it's back to normal. So
nice, that's great.
It said like world record is 49 by average. I don't think so.
Well, that's good.
Like we're pushing it down, but not in regular 80%.
Like I knew we were gonna push it down a little bit further, you know, but I didn't know it was gonna get quite that low.
Like we got a little quiet because I was thinking about your mentality right now when you're all just basically like when I told that Sid, me and we got a little quiet after that. We were like, oh.
I was so worried that everything got messed up from that, but luckily nothing did. So
good.
It worked out.
Well, you had a good race, dude.
Yeah.
Did you die? You died in Corona, and that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
The most common place to die at past 90% is the very first jump. So.
Yeah. You just like get the spam spray and then you just jump a little bit too soon. And,
the spin jump has to be like perfect, or else you're not gonna reach.
Yeah, I believe now you get the bye now coming in to the bracket now.
Yeah, that's good.
And a week of a break since the losers match has to happen. I believe we will have toroponn versus maybe the winner of Pancakes versus Liquid Chillin. We could possibly see a rematch with Liquid Chillin facing toroponn.
Yo, Chillin, dude, toroponn rematch, let's go.
Yeah, and that race, it was pretty close too. Chillin was neck and neck with them too.
Yeah, honestly, Toro was playing really well. Just the honey skip thing happened, and then some other stuff.
Yeah,
well, he lost to Stu in EYG too, and
and he fell on top of the pin of 3. He got a really good pin of 3, but he fell on the way top.
He just did that thing where you get a little bit ahead of yourself in EYG and walk too far away from the wall, and the second Stu just doesn't follow you, and you're just like sitting there going, "Dang."
Yeah, I don't know, most races, regardless of the circumstances, I'm always like pretty nervous early on because I gotta like set a first impression.
Yeah.
But then like once we get partway in, and also when my competitor's messing up, I'm like, all right, I can do this.
Yeah, you guys were tied coming into Bianco 2. You guys like you went a little bit ahead. He bonked on the lady in Bianco 3, and that was like the only mistake that any of you had done at all. And then after Bianco 5, you were just like frame perfect sync.
Yeah, we were really in sync.
Yeah.
If you guys
I think Toro has a ton of potential.
Oh yeah.
If you guys like what you see, make sure you follow the runners at AverageTrey and like toroponn.
Yep. And follow Libre for fun.
And Decided Williams.
Don't follow me.
Follow Libre for like in-depth Pinna 3 advice. Because that's the only reason I know half of what I know about Pinna 3. It's great.
Oh, so we had a good time talking about Pinna 3 for a while.
It's like the only thing I really need to know.
I had a pretty good Pinna 3 in that race. I hit the electric.
Yeah, I watched. We were talking about like Pyro Shade, how he was the first one to. Of the.
It was some Japanese dude, then Pyro popularized it.
Yeah, Pyro brought it over here. That's why I just call it Pyro Strats because I'm just like, who?
I don't know who the Japanese guy was. I want to say, maybe it was. No, I think it was like some relatively unknown guy.
Hayayako.
I almost said Hayayako.
Man, that's some Hayayako stuff.
Probably Hayayako, but I think it was someone else.
Hayayako's the Pinna master.
Yeah.
Pinna 5 master.
The Pinna 5 master.
Pinna 5. Both strats, the best strats.
Yep.
Any
words to your fans? Any words to your fans, AverageTrey?
Well, I will try my gosh darndest in singles bracket. Singles bracket? The whole thing is singles, obviously. Single elimination bracket, I should say. It's pretty scary in this category because it just takes one bad race and you're out of it. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. Just imagine getting like a good race and just.
I feel like it's also. Sorry, go. I keep interrupting you.
Oh no, go on.
What was I saying? Crap. Oh yeah. Okay, I was saying. I lost it again.
No.
Ah, darn. See what you were saying, Libre.
Yeah, I was about to say that it could just take you can have the best race of your life and then have like super RNG throughout like PD World Tour, like 5-6 extra cycles, and then still come behind them because since the both skill levels of players are really close together in PvP wise, like it can take like bad RNG or something, or like a really like a silly death on the end of Serena 2 or something, like, and there goes the race.
But then there's also a lot of mentality that goes into that. It's just like, oh, I'm ahead of AverageTrey only because of RNG, but I need to clutch this, and then you screw up Noki 6 or something. So, sure, RNG is a huge factor, but mentality and trying to keep yourself in the race rather than freak out about it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, we can go on about the different ways that can happen. Yeah, I'm sorry, Trey, I caught you. You lost your thought. That's my.
I think what I was saying was like, it also leads to more upsets, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I could easily lose the first round if like I have like the worst run of my life, and then someone has the run of their life. So.
Sure.
You never know.
The only upset right now, I think the biggest upset we have is the Kini Cola versus Hear Me For. It was a good match.
That was a sick upset.
Yeah.
Although that's mainly because Kenny's kind of rusty.
Yeah.
Kind of rusty?
A little not playing for 2 years, rusty.
He's coded.
And also because Furore had an insane run. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good shoutouts to her.
That was crazy.
But yeah, follow all the races. AverageTrey, toroponn, Libre, Sided Williams for commentary.
Yeah, thank you so much for commentating with me, Sided Williams.
Thanks, Libre, for joining me last minute, somewhat. And so we're gonna be done for now.
Yeah, I believe we have one more race happening with Nanashi versus SP Electric happening.
Is that going to be on Speed Gaming 4?
That is on. Yeah, I believe.
Or a better one.
I need to.
A better one.
Our stream channel.
A lower number.
Yeah.
It's not pulling up for me right now which restream channel will be, but I believe that's probably gonna be restreamed. It will be happening at 11 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Yeah, in about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes.
Oh wait, based on the Speed Gaming schedule, it's likely not being restreamed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, that would have been a really sick race. Why is that not restreamed?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Are there seriously all 4 channels being used at ass o'clock, kinda?
We got Trey. We got Trey right now beefing. We got
Libre and I are out. Good job, Trey.
That would have been a better race in this case, whatever.
toroponn, good effort.
Good effort, toroponn. Very well raced. Thanks for providing us with a great race, Gas.
Trey and I might see you in 20 minutes. We might.
I don't know what's going on.
We'll figure it out. But for now, that's been us. Everybody have a good night.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Later.
See you.